getting traded to Philly, did you have any idea that trade was coming from Detroit?
No.
Yeah, what's that process like?
Bro.
Yeah, because we got to get into your career. You had a hell of a career, by the way.
Thank you. So check me out. So it's like a Monday or something, or maybe even a Tuesday. Actually, let's go rewind. Friday before a game, they offer me a deal, which was a low ball deal, and it's like the second offer. I'm like, I respectfully decline. I think I'm more valuable than that. Look what I've done. I haven't missed any games. I've been in the community. Like, I've had several thousand.
And leading
seasons.
up to this point, you're in a good relationship with Detroit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And then they're holding on to that, but he's about to be 30. But I haven't played like a 30-year-old, not once. I've been on the field. I hadn't missed a game in 6-7 years. Anyway, so they offer me the deal on Friday. I don't accept it. I go play on Sunday, and I have a pretty decent game, I believe. I come back on a Monday or Tuesday. I'm at the doctor's appointment, and I see Bob Quinn on my phone. I'm like, hey, what's up, Bob? I'm like, yeah, he gonna offer me something good. It must be so good that he wanted to call and tell me what it was himself before my agent got to me. Hey, Bob Quinn, or Mitch Quinn. Hey, Golden. How you doing? I'm good. Just leaving the doctor's appointment. I was just calling to like let you know that we've decided to trade you to the Philadelphia Eagles, and we're just super grateful for what you did for us, and just wanted to kind of make sure it's okay. What? And I said, oh, okay. Thank you for everything. Not knowing what to say because I'm in shock.
Yeah.
And so I hang up the phone. I'm just like, my first thing was like, let's go. I'm going to the Philadelphia Eagles that just won the Super Bowl last year. Like, our record Detroit-wise is crap anyway. I'm going to go over there, ball out, get paid again. Let's go. But then as I think about it, damn, dude, I got to be on a plane tonight. I got to go figure out what I'm going to wear tonight. I got to hop on a plane to do a presser. I got to dive right into the playbook. I got to figure out where I'm going to live. I got to pack up this house. I got to learn a whole new offense. I got to learn my teammates. I got to learn how to get to the facility, how to get to Lincoln Financial. This is overwhelming. I don't even get a chance to say bye. Like, I don't get to go into the locker room and say what staff and Kenny and Joik and all the homies and be like, bro, they just traded me. And so I did do this. I did drop my own trade. I dropped it myself. Not, Schefter didn't get the He didn't get you? I put it's been real Detroit, fly Eagles fly or something like that. But I went from excited to like, dang, what's really about to happen now? Like, I've been here for 4.5 years, and I thought maybe I was going to spend the rest of my career here. And yeah, we're dog shit right now, record wise, but these are my boys, and I'm just brand new, just like. Bye. Tomorrow you're in a presser tonight. Tomorrow you're getting your playbook. You're doing your physicals, and then boom, it's just like it was over. It was over. So like, I remember just being like, man, how do you guys do this? And then even like, I got lucky because they played the London game that Sunday, and so they had the week off, right? So I got the bye week right then and there, which was nice. So I got more time to study.
Did the Lions already have a bye week?
Yes, I got 2 bye weeks.
Nice. That's a big dub.
I think, yeah. And so, I get on site, get the playbook, and now I'm like, all right, here we go. Never dealt with this before because I've been 4 years with Detroit. 4 years with Seattle, and then 4.5 with Detroit. That's all. I hadn't had to bounce around and do that midseason jump. Man, it is so hard because the show has to go on. Like, it's not like you get to run these reps over and over. It's not like your starting quarterback wants to stay after practice in the middle of the season and just keep banging balls just so you can get the feel. And so it's like I had to try to figure it out. And
no chance to really process emotions either.
No.
It's like,
show
goes on. Yeah.
Right.
And then so it was just a lot. It was a lot. I mean, to put it in like terms of like other jobs, like, can you imagine just showing up? We'll just use this, showing up here. This is where the studio is. This is where you guys do it. And then tomorrow, someone tells you, "Hey, thank you for everything. We're shipping you guys off to Wisconsin to do the show, and you'll figure it out. And thank you." Just boom, like that. And you're working tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get gas in Wisconsin.
Just call Garrett. Hey, call
Hard to
Garrett
get people to
tonight.
fly out to Wisconsin in the wintertime.
Garrett, we appreciate everything you've done. You'll be going.
We just traded you to the pivot.
Yeah. You got a presser tonight.
Yeah.
You'll be all hands on deck tomorrow.
Did you ask the GM what they got for you?
No,
Because I feel like that's where kind of the ego can kind of rest and be like, okay, they got a third for me. That's solid.
they got a conditional third, I think, or something like that.
What is a conditional
Man,
third?
I don't know. I guess if you play X amount of snaps or produce X amount, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. I didn't look into it.
Yeah.
My plate was full. I had like a 10-month-old, my daughter, my firstborn, and then my wife was pregnant with our second, and so it was just a lot. I was trying to just get by day to day.
Yeah. What was the process like for your family? Did they stay in Detroit and then you went and finished out the season in Philly?
My wife is a psycho, and I mean that in the best way possible. My wife, with a 10-month-old and I don't know 7 months pregnant, packed up that whole house in Detroit, and we put all of our stuff in storage, shipped whatever we want to
That
ship
is nuts,
to-
man.
to
That's
Philadelphia.
fucking
Not
wild.
imagine.
And like, she's a superhero. I couldn't, like, that was just my life. So I looked at it like the first time dealing with it, like, that's just what people do.
Mm.
But now that I got 3 kids, I've seen a bunch of people be pregnant. Like, wives like disappear for like a bunch of years when they're having kids.
Yeah, man.
My wife was still on planes. My wife was still coming to games. My wife was packing up the house.
No shit.
She was still like, you know, she was probably like couldn't sleep at night because she can't even move, but she was still getting it done. And I was like, I did not appreciate her the way I should have back then. And so
I don't think any of us really appreciate that type of stuff because we're all so self-absorbed in our career of the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a dream we've had since we were little. We're living our career. We think everything around our world, relationships, everything should kind of be catered around us because we get to play in the NFL.
mhm.
But when you get out of it and you're around motherhood and being a parent and trying to be intentional, you see all the shit that goes into it to where it's like you end up having a different appreciation for it
Mhm.
because you're so consumed by the career when you're in it.
Mhm.
And then when you get out of it, you kind of, it's like a completely different perspective.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't have kids till after the NFL, but like it really is that like you're so absorbed in what you have going on in your own life that a lot of times it's like, oh, I'd love to do this, honey, but I have to go train for X, Y, and Z. Or I have to go to practice. I have to stay up late and watch this film and those types of things. And in a lot of ways, your kids, when they're that young, take a back seat because of how much you're involved in,
Yeah.
because it doesn't last forever.
Absolutely.
It's got to be, you've got to make the most of it.
Yeah.
Because when it's over, I mean, there's nothing worse than sitting back. I'm assuming sitting back and like looking at your career and being like, I wish I did more.
Yeah.
I wish I was
Yeah.
more involved or took it more seriously or any of that stuff. Because there's a lot of guys out there that still can't get over the fact that they're not in the league anymore.
Yeah.